You're on.
Hello, everyone. I have a box. Let's open this box. I'm Tomy 2009, and I'm bringing you quite the special unboxing video. Now, to clarify, the 80th anniversary of Thomas & Friends is coming up this year, and I bet we're all super excited for it. With the cancellation of All Engines Go, and the merchandise taking a, improvement in quality, we actually got some good merchandise here. So, now, I don't think any of us were expecting this, but if you read by the title of the video, we have the Tomy Plarail Railway Series 80th Anniversary Thomas the Tank Engine with Annie and Clarabel. Now, I don't think any of us Tomy Plarail fans were expecting this at all. This just came out of nowhere. It just popped up, and I bet everyone was freaking out at this.
How did you find out about it?
Well, I'm a little bit late to the party because people were buying this before I was. They said that this was going to come out March 15th, and when it did, people were immediately buying this thing and doing videos on it.
When did we get it?
I think after it was announced and released.
But what day?
I think somewhere I think it might have been March 16th or 15th.
Oh, so pretty close.
I mean, well, I really looked at images of the listing. I was just too excited for this thing. Now, I think it's been about 2 weeks since we purchased this.
I'm looking at my eBay listing. Yeah, we bought it on the 15th at 11 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
At night. Yeah.
Perfect timing, yes you could say.
All right. So had you seen it somewhere before?
Well, I've seen images of this thing. This was actually announced 2 months ago,
okay.
From the very first month of the year.
Gotcha.
And then people were immediately hyped and immediately bought this thing and done reviews on it. And I bet that the 80th anniversary is going to be something special. Now, for the 70th anniversary, I think they made The Adventure Begins, which was actually a nice movie. I think the worst thing to come out of that anniversary was the DVD First Class Stories. If you don't know what that is, I recommend checking out The Very Best of the Worst of Thomas and Friends, which is a series created by Mom Shagger 420, which, shout out to that guy. You should all check out his channel, because they do amazing, and funny videos, even if they are a bit, mature enough for, adults.
Okay.
But, anyways, that's all besides the point. We're here to talk about the Railway Series Thomas, and I didn't think we'd get this thing. I didn't know this would exist. None of us were expecting this. This just came out of the blue. Yeah. Get it? Because Thomas is blue?
Blue, uh-huh.
Yeah. But anyways, I bet you're all really excited to see this, Thomas. Now, I know I am.
Me too.
I can tell this 80th anniversary is going to be a blast. We'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Are they going to do other things this year?
Well, they did new die-cast and motorized trains that aren't the All Engines Go version, so I bet that's going to have people happy as all, beyond belief.
Okay.
Now, they do have the CGI faces, sadly, but if I were to get them, I don't know if I will, but if I were, I might give them all series-accurate faces.
Okay.
I mean,
3D printed or painted?
Either. I don't know.
You don't know yet?
We'll just have to wait and see, but, I mean, I don't know,
Which one is this?
the Tomy version that I had as a kid.
Okay.
Now, the new motorized lines are okay, and the new die-cast ones look pretty decent. I mean, if I were to get some of them, I'd probably get the motorized Thomas and Percy. I think my least favorite would have to be, James and Gordon. I mean, we are getting Duck and the Flying Scotsman, so that's going to be exciting. And I'm sure they might do more stuff for, this new, Legacy toy line, but we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, pulling him out right now. Here he comes. There he is. Well,
that's a long box.
I mean, he is covered in bubble wrap.
Yeah, but that's much longer than the boxes that the English version comes in.
Oh, and you can see a little bit of wrapping on. I don't know what that is.
They put them in those little plasticky.
I mean, this is Japan.
Things. I like it.
Now the box said fragile. I don't know why. I mean, this is just a toy.
Well, yeah, but you wouldn't want the mailman throwing it around. It came all the way from Japan, from Japan.
Oh, well, I don't know if any of you have seen that clip on YouTube where that mailman threw a package. There's
a million like that. They're not always.
Here he is. Oh my goodness. Look at this box artwork. This is I'm actually
Oh, you have to save the box. Be careful opening it.
Look at.
I like that. That's a rare box too.
I really love it.
Because it came from Japan.
It's got the illustration of the Railway Series Thomas from the second book, Thomas the Tank Engine. That nice promo of the Tomy Plarail Thomas with Annie and Clarabel. Yes, they are included. You got the 80th anniversary logo, Mattel, the ones responsible for ruining our childhood. And it even comes with a little, book, which is actually surprising. says Takara Tomy. I mean, doesn't
That
say...
says Takara?
Yeah, Takara Tomy.
I mean, that's what that label is.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it has the Thomas and Friends logo. Now, it would be actually, like, much nicer as if it came with, like, the original Thomas the Tank Engine logo.
Ooh, that's the old-timey,
wait.
From the book.
Hold on, there's...
That's just a thank you note from the seller.
Oh, okay.
It says...
Don't really, like, have to, like... I mean, I just want to include it anyway. But, yeah. With everything else,
that's nice. Yeah, it came from Japan.
a few, like, logos of the number 1, and... Oh, it says 1945, which is the year that Audrey actually wrote these stories for his 6th son, Christopher. And then later down the line, his son, Christopher, continued his father's legacy. Got this little, like, promo of the CGI Thomas from the side. And it says Thomas right here. It has this nice tan background.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I like
Now,
this at the end.
There's, like, a ton, and I mean a ton of Japanese lettering. I can't read that. Now, I'm sure some of you might be able to translate this. I don't know if you can, but it shows you how to put the batteries on. It says, like, turning it on and off. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they used the same mold as the, like, Tomy Thomas. Just gave it a different face and new coat of
Which
paint.
book did you have when you were a little kid that had that exact artwork?
I think I had a couple
Those
books.
Railway series books?
Now, I didn't really have any of the books that had the characters like Big City Engine or Caldy and Godred or 16 and Wilbert. I would have loved to have those. But...
From that same series?
Yeah, from the Railway series.
Oh, maybe they have them on eBay.
Well, they have a couple books on eBay. But I remember having these when I was a kid. I remember, like... You guys would probably read them to me, like... I'm sure a lot of parents would, like, read these stories to their kids for bedtime stories.
I think we had the books before we had the trades even.
Now, I think I saw the TV series before I even knew about the Railway series books.
We had videos of Shining Time Station when you were little.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I was super little.
Well, I
just remember the,
recorded them when your sisters were little, and they're, like, 8 years older than you.
I just remember the old series where, like, where you had, like, the actual stories, where you wouldn't have... Where it was called Thomas and Friends, not Shining Time Station.
Yep.
Now, I'm pretty sure that the UK dub came first, but then later down the line, they made a US dub for Shining Time Station and Thomas and the Magic Railroad, which I'm sure a lot of you know about. I mean, I grew up with that movie. It's probably my favorite movie of all time, considering how much I love Thomas. Alright, now, I want to try to be careful and, like, preserve the box. I mean, it does look nice.
Yeah, I like it. You have to put it on your shelf somewhere.
Well, I don't know if I might.
Any other shelf, you're about out of shelf space. My goodness.
Yeah, my collection is...
It's getting a little crowded back there, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we did put shelves for this.
Yeah, maybe we can get a rack for the DVDs.
Rack, shack, and...
A rack shack.
And bedding.
Somewhere else, yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry, I just had to make that joke.
I know.
I mean, I'm sure some of you can probably guess where that came from. Okay, gotta be careful not to, like, actually rip this thing. I mean, there are little tabs on it. Okay, there we go.
That's really thin paper.
Yeah.
And they probably do that to make it way less for
I think it's
mailing.
supposed to be like cardboard.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the box came with the cardboard. So it's like a box inside a box.
Yeah, but those boxes from overseas are usually super thin because they have to ship them.
They even have like this packing foam.
Uh-huh.
Alright, out comes Clarabel first. So we're just gonna pull it out of the back. Ayo. Here he comes.
Ooh, they're in plastic.
Alright, wow.
Cool.
Look at that beautiful thing. Dude, this guy looks so much impressive in person. Dude, I can't believe we're holding this. Like, who would have thought this would, like, actually exist? Like, whoever, like, made this from Tomy plarail, give that person a raise ASAP.
This is nice. Batteries not included, so you have to have batteries out of something else. I'm assuming that's another shipping thing.
The only thing, like...
Here's a website.
Alright, before I actually take this thing out of the plastic, let's look at this.
takaratomy.co.japan.
I did not think they would come with this. It's
It's a tiny little book.
Yeah.
Like the Audrey books.
Now I'm starting to wish I had, like...
Oh, that's cute.
I mean, I do have a book collection, but they're all just from the TV series.
Oh, it's in Japanese. That is cool.
It's like the actual illustrations. Yeah, Thomas.
Oh my gosh.
Henry. Yeah, Edward, Harold, Percy. Seriously, Mattel, why'd you get rid of these two and replace them with girls?
Mm-hmm.
There's Gordon.
Oh my goodness. There's a lot in here.
Devious Diesel and Mavis. There's Trevor with that weird green smoke box.
Mm-hmm. That's all the old-time
Birdie.
ones.
Yeah, there's James. I love this art style.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know why they made Duncan in yellow. I wish he was in red. There's Scarloey. There's Toby. Some of these faces do look a bit obscure than like the actual TV show. You got the mischievous twins Bill and Ben. You got Montague, aka Duck, the main antagonist of Tobias and the Half Pariah. And
there's a small picture of the book inside the small book in the package with the small book.
It even says Hit Entertainment and 80th anniversary.
Wow, it's so small.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And this thing is like super tiny.
That's
you probably
cute.
wouldn't want to lose this. I mean, it does
You
look
almost
nice.
need to put it in like in a little Ziploc or something so it
Right.
stays flat. Very
Nice
nice.
appetizer.
Okay.
Now let's get on to the main course. Alright. I mean, these are wrapped in plastic. Got it. Wait, what I actually like is that these are made of plastic and not metal or wood. So, like, you don't have to worry about the paint coming off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you still probably wouldn't want to put these in water. Otherwise, you would, like, short-circuit the motor. Right. Putting them out one by one. Let's get this foam out of the way. Out comes Annie and Clarabel.
Ooh.
And then we got our favorite little engine. Thomas is his name. Look at this. Oh my goodness. All right.
That is cute.
Let's actually move Thomas to the side and look at his... Oh my god, look at those faces. These actually look nice. I mean, these look good online, but they look way better in person.
Is
Like-
it a decal, like a sticker?
I mean, these look a little like... I don't know which would describe this type of
I like it.
orange, but... They just actually look like the face from the books. Like, what I do find odd is that, they're both smiling.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you look at the, like, Annie and Clarabel from the TV series, one of them is kind of, like, shocked, the other one's a little happy. I mean, that's what I liked about Annie and Clarabel, the unique faces.
Oh, they have silver on the sides, too.
Oh, they have these little, like...
Are they stickers or is it plastic?
They might be stickers. I don't know. You probably don't want to, like... I mean...
Yeah, it is a decal. That's
mean,
cool.
You'd be lucky enough to, like, find these on eBay with the face still intact, because, like... Another thing I don't like about these is that they're sticker details, meaning that they could come off really easily.
Yep.
If you were to give this to a small child. I mean...
Well, this is obviously more for collectors. You're at 13.
I mean, well, isn't rare, just came out. I mean, I imagine over
Right, but
time...
I mean, it's to collect, not to
Yeah.
chew on and play with and drool on and all that.
I mean, but there are a lot of kids who are into Thomas and Friends.
Yep.
But, I mean, I think over time, like, as the years go by, this might become more expensive than it already, like, is right
I
now.
like the gray on the hood. It's a different color on the top.
But hey, let's just be thankful that this isn't as expensive as the Tomy Oliver.
How much is the Tomy Oliver now?
$100.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I bought him for Christmas, like, a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he was worth the $100. But that's not what we're talking about. Yeah, Annie and Clarabel.
Okay.
Now, another thing I'm really not, like, particularly a fan of is that, like... Oh yeah, I don't know why they, like, use the same mold as the original Annie and Clarabel. Because if you don't know, Annie and Clarabel are, like, the size of express coaches in the railway series. So I don't know why they
So
couldn't...
they're much bigger?
They're much bigger. They have, like,
Longer.
8... They got 8 wheels instead of 4.
Cool.
So I think it would be more better if they used, like, Gordon's express coaches and just remold them into Annie and Clarabel. I mean, I don't know if they did this to be cheap or what. Just, like, cost less. I mean, if you are able to find these Tomy trains for a good price, I'd say buy them. Unless it's Tomy Oliver. But, yeah. I mean, I do like the orange. Like, I like the fact they don't have the names. I mean, what I like about the TV series Annie and Clarabel is that their name's written in cursive.
Oh man, that's hard to see in here.
Yeah.
They're a decal, right? Yeah.
And unfortunately, they do have gray roofs. I mean,
You don't like it?
I always preferred their white roofs. I don't know why they changed them to gray. I mean, they were right in the, like, original Thomas Wooden Railway line. And the Earl line and Take Long. I mean... So... Let me... They've got the Tomy logo. Like, I don't know why it says 2002. This came out, like, literally today, like, this year.
Because that's the mold they use, probably. They just used the original. Does that one say the same thing?
Yeah, it says 2002.
Yeah, they just used that mold and redid it.
That's literally the exact year I was born and when season
Yep.
6 of Thomas came out.
02.
Yeah. But yeah, Annie and Clarabel. I mean, these do look really nice. And they got the same gray wheels. Alright, now I've been talking about editing Clarabel for a while, so let's actually move on to the actual thing. We got Thomas the Tank Engine. Like, look at this guy. Like, he looks way more impressive in person.
Oh, it's a different
But
color.
I
like
love,
it.
like, the shading on, like, the stickers. Like,
yeah, it's like, looks like it's shiny.
It looks kind of like foggy.
Does that other one have a screw in there? Oh, yeah, it's the exact same.
Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, this is probably, like...
The model is the same. The colors are different.
The mold is the same.
Oh, look, this one's got the red on his...
This seems to be, like, a more, like,
there.
turquoise type of color.
Yeah, it's a pretty color.
Oh, yeah.
I really like that.
Really nice.
Here, set it down next to this one.
Super. Okay, I actually do like the lighter, like, blue on Thomas. Like,
I like this one better.
But, like, dude, could you imagine if we got this version of Thomas, but with, like, this shade of color?
That would be cool.
That would have been, like, beautiful. Like,
let me see the face.
Look. Now, this one, like, I think this is more
yeah,
like...
this isn't even the same mold because his nose is a circle.
I think this face is more nostalgic to me.
Okay, hold it real still and let me zoom in.
But...
so they can see the shading.
Yeah. I mean, I'll talk more about the face later, but I just want to, like, talk about that nice shade of blue. Like, this is, like, a beautiful blue. And it has, like, the nice whistle details. Now, I think this is meant to be, like, based off of, like, well, I know Reginald Payne actually redesigned this and still kept it the same. I don't get why Audrey would, like, give Thomas a flat running board after Thomas comes to breakfast.
Got something on. We need to wipe it off.
Well, you probably don't want to, like, damage this beautiful thing.
Okay.
Look at those sticker details. Like,
the wheels are even a different color.
Oh, yeah. That number 1 also, I think it's meant to be like a golden yellow.
Yeah, I like it. It's nice.
I really love this. He even has like a little like misty type of like shading to it.
17. Yeah, it looks like a shadow, almost like it's shiny.
I mean, I don't know if it's meant to be like to, like, replicate the fact that he's like zooming down the rails on this image, but...
oh, yeah, like he's going really fast.
Look at that nice turquoise color compared to the actual illustrations. Like,
it's pretty
it is like
close.
1-to-1 with this.
Yeah, I like it.
Wait, weirdly enough, his face has like these little like white spots on him, like on his nose and on his cheeks, below his little dimple.
Yeah, it's to make it look shiny.
On his forehead.
I tried to get a close-up of it. It's hard to do.
Right, but I don't know why these white blobs exist.
Yeah, I think it's shaped. Goodness.
Okay.
The cat wants in. You're at 18.
Yeah. Wait, let me just try and make this. Like, I mean, I'm just like I'm just like looking at this beautiful thing. That face does look pretty nice. Like, it looks like 1-to-1 with the actual Railway Series like illustration. He's got that cute little chin dimple. Like, he just has this little like line underneath his nose, right below in between his mouth and nose. But he has like black around his mouth to like capture that nice 2D look, even around his eyes. Yeah, really nice face. Like, I mean, if we could only get like, could you imagine if like they made a Railway Series Percy or James?
That would be awesome.
Or like more characters.
Maybe they will.
I hope we get like the blue version of Donald and Douglas and the red narrow gauge engines and the black Rusty. That'd be awesome. I would pay top dollar for all those. The running board like is nice. It's actually painted in like this white grayish color. I think the only thing I don't like is that the lamp irons and fenders aren't painted. Now, I don't know why they couldn't have like added that extra detail. I mean, it's better than having like the red running board. Now, the only other thing I'm not a fan of is like, I know this might be a hot take, but I'm not really the biggest fan of like the red boiler lining.
Really?
I mean, I know it's supposed to be accurate to the show. I understand that, but I love the more simplistic type of paint jobs to these like trains.
Gotcha.
I mean, if you wanted to, you could probably like paint on the like red boiler stripes, but personally, I just like them off.
20.
I mean, it just makes them look more charming and simplistic. But yeah, look at this guy. Like, I mean, if I had some Tomy tracks, I would love to give this guy a run.
Do you not have any Tomy tracks?
No, I just have wooden railway. I mean, you can like...
Are you sure you don't have a thing of blue tracks in one of the bins in the garage?
Yes, I am 100% positive. I mean, you can like print your own Tomy tracks as well.
Where we have some around here somewhere.
I mean, you can 3D print some Tomy tracks. They have some files on Thingiverse, but maybe I might do that one day, but that might take me longer. I don't know what I'll do. But still, even if I don't have any tracks to run this guy, and this is still a nice little collection piece to have. And the best thing about it is that he's made of plastic, so no.
It'll run on a flat surface. You can test it out, right? Even without tracks.
Yeah, probably. But dude, he looks very nice. Like, I really love this guy. Absolute 10 out of 10. I don't think any type of piece of merchandise will top this guy.
21.
When the 80th anniversary comes out, I don't know if I'll get more of stuff, but this is like really good enough, really. But you can have your thoughts. If you guys don't have this RWS Thomas, then yeah.
Save up your money and get one on eBay.
Then what are you doing? Go ahead and buy it. I mean, it might cost a little bit, but just depends on how much money you have. But
it was $50 altogether, including shipping from Japan total.
I mean, even if it was a little expensive, I think
54.
it was worth that money. Like, this will not disappoint anyone who's a fan of, like, Thomas or the Railway series in general. I know, but both Wilbert Audrey and Brett Allcroft would be proud.
Yep.
So,
very nice.
If you like this video, let me know in the comments below. And hopefully you look forward to more content on my channel. And thanks for watching. I hope you're excited for the 8th anniversary. Bye!